Hello students, this is your geography teacher Shobha Chaudhary. Today you are going to know about biogas. The action of bacteria on plant waste, animal dung and other biodegradable waste can produce biogas. Or we can also say organic waste such as dead plant and animal material, animal dung and kitchen waste can be converted into a gaseous fuel which is called biogas. The organic waste is decomposed by bacteria in biogas digesters to emit biogas, which is essentially a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. Biogas, which is mostly methane gas, can be used as a fuel and to generate electricity. The waste left behind after the formation of the gas can be used as manure. So, biogas is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting and also produces huge amount of organic manure each year. Okay, so many biogas plants have been set up in India, especially in rural areas. It is best for rural area. And biogas plants use renewable materials and are cheap to build. These are easy and cheap to build. But we are yet to find ways of producing energy from biogas on a large scale. This was all about non-conventional power resources of energy. Now, conservation of minerals and energy resources. By now you know how useful minerals are to us. We have devised various methods of extracting minerals from the earth easily and quickly. With under industrialization and a rapid growth in the human population, the extraction of minerals has increased tremendously. This has caused a gradual depletion in our mineral reserves, which, as you know, are exhaustible resources. These are non-renewable resources. If we are not careful, our minerals might soon be completely exhausted. To prevent this, we must conserve our mineral reserves. Some ways are mentioned here. Some ways of conserving minerals and power resources are as follows. First one, using improved mining technology to minimize wastage during extraction. Second, judicious and selective mining. Third, recycling metallic minerals like iron, tin, aluminium, etc. by reusing discarded objects made of these substances. Fourth, using cheaper and more abundant alternatives of scarce minerals. For example, using aluminium, which is a mineral abundant in India, in place of copper, which is a mineral scarce in India. Okay, so in electrical industry, we can use those minerals which are abundant. Okay, next one, using inexhaustible sources of power instead of exhaustible sources. And last one, undertaking exploration to identify areas with good mineral deposits which can be mined at a reasonable cost. That's all. Thank you very much.